Bobby Gunn here. I'm not here to talk about bare knuckle boxing or fighting. I'm here to talk about a tougher fight, and that fight is the hatred, jealousy, hatred towards the travelers, the gypsy people. This is 2016, and in UK to this very day, there is certain establishments that says no gypsies allowed. Could you imagine if that said against any other race of people? The uproar in the country. In Wales, there's a family called the Connors. You'll probably see a thing on Facebook called Free the Connors Family. The oldest man, there's 4 men that's in jail right now. The oldest man being close to 60 years old, 59, and the youngest man in his early 30s. Now, where am I going with this? They're travelers. There's Scottish, English, and Irish and Welsh travelers. And the travelers have no rights in UK. They're persecuted, discriminated against terribly. Now, I'm going to explain something to you real quick here. These men have been charged with slavery. What? Slavery? What is slavery? I mean, slavery is a terrible thing. That's what the African Americans had to overcome. God bless the beautiful race of people, and overcome in the shackles and chains and the whips. That's slavery, Bobby. No, they're being charged with slavery too, and let me tell you why. For being nice to regular country workmen they have. We call regular people country people. The people that work under them, they were lifted and laid. Give the finest of food, beautiful job, money in their hand. But if this is the case, then every business owner in America or in UK, anywhere in the world, should be charged with slavery. Because if you're a boss and you got employees, you must be a slave driver. Come on. The judge who did this, his name is Neil Bitter. This judge specifically takes traveler cases. When the names go through the jury, the legal system, he'll spot a case, he'll say, give me that case. Now listen to me. This judge, he trialed them and sentenced them before they even got to court. And he was already had them guilty in his heart. And I'm going to try to explain to people that don't understand what this would be on the same lines of. The Ku Klux Klan, who hates the African Americans. If there was a judge, let's say in America, and he was a Ku Klux Klan member, and he kept it as a secret in his closet, nobody knew about it, and every African American come through his court system, well, you know that African American isn't going to get a fair case. You know that man's going to be sent up the river. Well, this is the same thing. This judge would be like a Ku Klux Klan member towards the travelers. Because this man hates the gypsy travelers. This man has let people that has done harm to little children walk on bail. He's bank robbers, let them out on a probation. These 4 men, the Connors family, have did nothing wrong. He made up laws. He put them in jail, and he won't let them have any rights. Listen to me. This is a terrible thing that's happened in this day and age in 2016. The buck stops here. Shame on you, Judge Neil Bitter from Cardiff, Wales. Shame on you for persecuting and hanging these people. That's basically what you're doing. You're hanging them up because you don't give nobody a fair shake. Shame on you, this day and age. A man under the court system, the Royal Crown Court system. Come on, man. What kind of a man are you? Have a wee bit of character in your heart and do the right things. Either sit down from your position and sign a letter in and confess what you've done. You're full of hate to the gypsy traveler people. God help you. May the good Lord come upon your heart and put conviction in your heart and set the record straight. These 4 men are in jail right now. Their families in uproar. The families, the kids, they're heartbroken. This is a terrible thing to happen. But listen now, everybody, if it happened to these 4 men, it can happen to any traveler gypsy member. We don't have any rights. That's what it comes down to. We're not even treated like second-hand citizens. Everybody has rights in the world. The African Americans, the white people, the Oriental people, the Spanish people, but the traveler gypsies don't have any rights. Come on now. Wake up. This is a terrible thing that's happened to this poor family, but this can happen to any family member. The buck's got to stop here. I hear now there's going to be friendly protesting, and I believe it's going to be the 28th of this month in the Parliament. I hear the travelers are going to stand out and they're going to let the world know their voice. That's all. A lovely, friendly environment, a safe protest. But the truth is, has their voice been heard in the past? No. Will it be heard in the future? I believe now that a light's going to be shed on this, because I'm going to make it my point to tell the world what this man has done to the Gypsy Traveler people. He never give anybody a fair shake. He didn't give nobody a fair trial. Come on now. Anybody's in trouble in the law, they're innocent until proven guilty. In this man's case, if you're a Gypsy Traveler, you're guilty, and when you get there, you're going to be a lot more guiltier, because he's going to make up laws and rules as he goes along. And that's what he's done to these people. Shame on you. Honest and truly, you're a dirty man, Judge Bitter, to do what you've done to these poor people and their family, just because they're Gypsy Travelers. God created man in his own image. He never said what race, what color, but we all have one color in common, Judge Bitter, and that's our blood, and it's red. You should have, if you have anything in your life, any conviction, if you fear God above, you should go write a letter and set this right, and go and sit down from your position, because a man in your position shouldn't be there when you have hatred and you're full of hate towards the Gypsy Traveler people. Free the Connors family. Free all the Gypsy Travelers in the world that are persecuted and put down. Even myself, I get it terrible. Honestly, truly I do. And it's terrible this day and age things like this happen. But we all stand together and hear our voice. Maybe the good Lord will change things around. God bless the Connors family, and God bless all your wee family, and anybody that's falsely accused and persecuted out there. God bless you. You've got a voice, and make it be heard.